You won't believe what happens when childhood secrets turn into a deadly game of revenge, and it all begins with a long-buried truth that resurfaces when you least expect it. Imagine trusting someone your whole life, only to realize they've been hiding something that could destroy everything, including you. That's exactly what Lily faces when her once best friend, Emily, shows up at her birthday party, acting like they're still close. But Lily has changed. She's learned to stand tall, to fight back against betrayal, and to use Emily's own secrets against her. What happens next will leave you stunned, because sometimes exposing the truth is the most dangerous thing of all. And the twist? It's a lesson about power, kindness, and how secrets can both break and make us. If you think you can handle the shocking revelations ahead, drop a comment telling us where you're watching from, and hit that like button. This story will remind you, true strength comes from forgiveness, not revenge. But be warned, the truth always finds a way to come out. I remember the day I first met Lily. We were both in the second grade. We sat next to each other in class. She had bright eyes and a big smile. I was shy, but she was friendly. We started talking right away. We quickly became best friends. We shared everything. We had a special pink notebook. It was our secret. In it, we wrote our dreams, our favorite things, and little secrets. It made us feel close. We felt safe with each other. No one else knew about the notebook. It was ours. We spent many afternoons together. We played in the park, drew pictures, and told each other stories. We trusted each other completely. I remember writing in the notebook, "Lily is my best friend forever." She wrote back, "Emily is kind and funny." We were happy. One day we decided to write our biggest secret. I told Lily, "I wish I could always stay friends with you." Lily smiled and wrote, "Me too." We sealed the secret with a pink heart sticker. It was our special promise. But as time went on, something changed. I started to want more attention. I wanted to be the one others looked up to. I saw how Lily was kind and sweet. Some kids liked her more than me sometimes. I felt jealous, but didn't say anything. Sometimes I made fun of Lily in small ways. I told jokes about her clothes. I teased her about her hair. She looked upset but didn't say much. She still trusted me, and I liked feeling powerful. I thought it made me popular. Lily tried to talk to me about it. "Why are you teasing me?" she asked quietly. I shrugged. "Just joking," I said, but I knew I was being mean. I didn't want her to see that I was hurt inside. I wanted to be the best. One day, I told her a secret from the notebook. I told her I knew one of her secrets. It was something she hardly ever told anyone. She got really upset. "Why did you do that?" she asked. I just laughed. I felt proud because I had some control now. Lily looked hurt. She didn't want to be my friend anymore. She took her pink notebook and walked away. I watched her go, feeling strange. I thought I was still her friend, but I was hurting her. That was the day everything started to fall apart. Lily stopped trusting me. She started to keep her secrets to herself. I wanted her to forgive me, but she was too hurt. I kept teasing and teasing, trying to be the one in charge. Now, looking back, I see how wrong I was. I wanted attention, but I lost my best friend. I made her cry and feel lonely. I didn't understand that secrets are not toys. They can hurt people deeply. And that was just the start. Our friendship was broken, and I didn't know how to fix it. I only knew I wanted things to go back to how they used to be. But I didn't realize that some things once broken are very hard to mend. That's how my story began. It started with a pink notebook and a promise. But it ended with lessons I never expected. Lessons about kindness, trust, and what it really means to be a friend. This is the story of me and Lily. It's about growing up, making mistakes, and learning that secrets can be dangerous. And it all started on that day we shared our very first secret in that pink notebook. I woke up the next morning feeling a little strange. My head still hurt from crying the night before. I looked at my pink notebook on the shelf. I remembered the stories we had written when Lily and I were young. The secrets we shared, the promises we made. But everything had changed. Lily had stopped trusting me. I felt sad, but I didn't want to admit it. Instead, I pushed the feelings down. I told myself I was fine. I didn't need her. I was still popular. That was all that mattered. That day at school, I saw Lily in the hallway. She looked away when I waved. Her face was serious. I felt a little nervous, but acted like everything was okay. I walked past her with my group of friends, the clique. They smiled and laughed, and I smiled back. I wanted everything to go back to normal. But I noticed Lily was staying away from me more. She didn't sit with me at lunch. She didn't answer my texts. I wondered what she was thinking. Did she still trust me? Or was she angry? That afternoon, I decided to start teasing her a little. Just a small joke. I pointed at her clothes and made a joke about her wearing the same shirt twice. My friends laughed. Lily's face turned red. She looked hurt, but she didn't say anything. She just walked faster to the other side of the playground. I thought, that's funny. Lily is so sensitive. But deep down, I felt a tiny bit guilty. I knew I was being mean. I just didn't want to admit it out loud. Later that day, I saw Lily sitting alone on a bench. I went over and sat beside her. I wanted to say I was sorry, but the words didn't come out. Instead, I tried to act friendly. "Hey Lily," I said, "are you okay?" She looked at me for a moment. Her eyes were sad, but she didn't cry. "I'm fine," she whispered. "I just wish things were different." I felt a strange feeling inside. I wanted to fix things, but I didn't know how. I looked down at my shoes. Maybe I had gone too far. That night, I sat in my room and looked at the pink notebook. I remembered the times we shared secrets, funny and happy. I wondered if she still trusted me. I thought about how I had hurt her. Maybe I was wrong to tease her. Maybe I should say sorry. But I also wanted to feel liked. Being powerful and funny made me popular. If I stopped teasing Lily, would I lose my friends? Would I be lonely? I didn't know what to do. All I knew was that something had changed between us, and I didn't like it. The next day at school, Lily didn't come to class. I asked the teacher where she was. The teacher said Lily was home sick. I felt a little worried. Maybe she was really sick, or maybe she just needed time. I looked around the classroom. My friends all talked and laughed. They were happy. I smiled, pretending everything was okay. But inside, I felt a little empty. That afternoon, as I walked home, I thought about my actions. I remembered how Lily had trusted me when we were kids. We shared secrets in that pink notebook. Now, I had betrayed her. I realized that teasing and being mean didn't make me happy. It made me feel lonely. I wondered if Lily would forgive me someday, or if she already had. When I got home, I looked at my reflection in the mirror. I saw a girl who wanted to be liked, but also someone who hurt her best friend. I didn't know what to do next. All I knew was that I missed Lily. I missed the Lily who trusted me, who shared secrets with me. I wanted to fix things, but I also knew I had to be patient. That night, I decided that tomorrow, I would try to be nicer. I would say sorry if I had to, because I learned that being kind is better than being mean. And maybe, just maybe, Lily would forgive me. As I closed my eyes, I promised myself to be better, to remember the good times, and to never forget how much my friends mean to me. Because secrets can hurt, and kindness can heal. And that's what I hoped would happen next. I sit on my bed, feeling quiet and sad. It has been a few days since Lily and I stopped talking. I think about the pink notebook. That was where we kept our secrets. We promised to be best friends forever. But now, everything feels different. I remember the day I started to tease Lily. I made fun of her clothes and told jokes about her. I thought it was funny. I wanted to be popular. I didn't see how much I was hurting her. I just wanted to be the best in school. But Lily didn't laugh. She looked sad. I saw tears in her eyes. She didn't say much that day. She just walked away. That hurt me more than anything. After that, I told her secrets to others. I shared things she trusted me with. I thought it was a joke, but Lily looked crushed. She felt betrayed. That was the day she stopped trusting me. Our friendship started to fall apart. Now I feel lonely. My friends, the clique, don't support me like before. They are wary. They are watching me closely. I feel like I am losing everything. I want to fix things, but I don't know how. Lily is growing stronger. She has learned to stand up for herself. She is making new friends and smiling more. I see her at school, and I wish I could get her to forgive me. I want to say sorry, but I'm afraid she won't listen. One day, I decide to go to her birthday party. I think maybe I can show her I am not so bad. I want to be part of her life again, but I don't know if she wants me there. When I arrive, everyone is happy. Lily's face lights up when she sees me. I feel nervous. I try to smile, but my stomach feels tight. Lily looks at me and says, "You came. I wasn't sure if you would." Her voice is quiet, but kind. I feel a little hope, but also fear. I want to tell her how sorry I am for being mean. I want to say I miss our friendship, but I hesitate. Suddenly, I see Lily's old pink notebook on the table. I remember the secrets we shared. I remember how close we were. My heart beats faster. I know I made many mistakes. Then Lily turns to a page in the notebook. She starts to read. She reads my own words from the past. Words I wrote about my feelings. Words I had kept secret. I watch her closely. Her eyes widen as she reads my confessions. I see her expression change. She looks hurt but also brave. Lily speaks softly. "You said you wanted to be popular. You said you didn't care about my secrets. You hurt me a lot, Emily." Her words cut deep. I realize I made her feel small and lonely. I see how my actions have broken our friendship. But Lily isn't angry forever. She stands tall and says, "I learned that secrets are important. They are for trust, not for teasing or hurting." The crowd around us listens. Some people start to understand what happened. They see that Emily's secrets are being told out loud. Emily starts to cry. She feels shame. She knows she has lost her friend. She feels alone in front of everyone. Her face shows regret. Lily looks at her and says, "I forgive you, Emily. But you need to see how your words hurt. You need to change." Emily nods quietly. She feels very sad. She realizes that teasing and hurting others is wrong. She understands that secrets are meant to keep trust, not to break it. As the party ends, Emily leaves quietly. She feels empty, but also hopeful. She knows she must learn to be kind. She must learn that true friends don't hurt each other. Lily walks away too, stronger now. She feels proud for standing up for herself. She knows she can be happy without Emily if she chooses to be. That day, I learned a big lesson. Secrets are special. They are for trust and friendship. If I hurt others, I will be alone. If I am kind, I can find real friends. Sometimes the past catches up with us. When it does, we must face it honestly. Only then can we find peace and learn what it means to truly be a friend. And maybe, someday, Emily and Lily will find their way back. But for now, I know that secrets in the spotlight can teach us important lessons about kindness and truth. I woke up the next morning, feeling strange. My head hurt a little, and my stomach felt tight. The party was over, and everything was quiet. I looked around my room and thought about what had happened. It was a big night, and I knew I had to face what was next. I sat on my bed and took a deep breath. I remembered Lily's face when she read the secrets out loud. She looked strong and brave. Even though I felt bad, I also felt a little afraid. I had lost her trust, and I didn't know if I could get it back. That day, I stayed quiet. I didn't call anyone or go outside. I just sat and thought about everything. I remembered how Lily used to be happy, how we used to share secrets in that pink notebook. We were best friends once, but I made her feel hurt and alone. I felt tears in my eyes. I didn't want to lose her forever. Later, my mom came into my room. She sat beside me and said, "Emily, I know you're sad, but remember, everyone makes mistakes. What matters is what you do after. Do you want to make things better?" I nodded slowly. I didn't say anything, but I knew she was right. I wanted to change. I wanted to say sorry to Lily. I wanted to be a better person. That afternoon, I decided to try. I took a deep breath and picked up my phone. I typed a message to Lily. I wanted to be honest. "Lily, I am very sorry. I was mean and hurt you. I was wrong. I want to say sorry and ask if we can talk. I miss our friendship." I hesitated before sending the message. I was scared she wouldn't reply, but I knew I had to try. A little while later, my phone beeped. It was Lily. Her message was simple but strong. "It's okay, Emily. I was hurt too, but I want us to be friends again. Let's talk soon." Hearing that made me feel better. I felt a little hope. Maybe we can fix things. Maybe I can learn to be kind and honest. That night, I thought about what I had learned. Secrets are important. They should be kept safe and used for good, not to hurt others. True friendship is built on trust and kindness. I knew I had to be better. The next day, I met Lily in the park. She was sitting on a bench, waiting for me. I walked over and said, "Lily, I'm sorry for everything. I want to be your real friend again. I promise to be kind and honest." Lily smiled. She looked happy but serious. "Thank you, Emily. I believe you. Let's start fresh." We hugged, and I felt a warm feeling inside. I knew I had made mistakes, but I also knew I could change. I learned that secrets can be dangerous if we use them to hurt others. True friends forgive, but they also learn to be better. That day, I promised myself to always be kind, to listen and to respect others' secrets, because in the end, being a good friend is the best thing you can do. And from that moment, I started to understand that true strength comes from kindness, not from hiding secrets or being mean. I was ready to be a better person, for myself and for my friends. I wake up feeling a little strange. It's been a few days since Lily's birthday. I sit on my bed and think about everything. I know I hurt her a lot in the past. I want to make things better. I take a deep breath and decide I will try to be honest and kind. I want to show Lily I am really sorry. Later that day, I send her a message. I write, "Lily, I am really sorry for what I did before. I was mean and I hurt you. I want to be better. I hope we can be friends again." I press send and wait. A little while later, Lily replies. Her message says, "Thanks, Emily. I was hurt, but I see you are trying. I want to believe you can change. Let's talk soon." I feel happy but nervous. I know I made many mistakes. I want to prove I am changing. I decide to visit her at school. When I see Lily by her locker, I walk over slowly. She looks at me, but doesn't smile right away. "Hi, Lily," I say softly. "Thanks for talking to me. I want to be your friend again. I will try to be kind." Lily nods. She looks a little unsure, but I can see she is listening. "I know I was wrong," I say. "I want to show you I am different now. I promise to be nice and honest." Lily looks at me for a moment. Then she says, "It's good that you want to change, but I need time. Trust doesn't come back overnight." I nod quickly. I understand. I will wait and do my best. We stand there for a moment. I feel a little nervous, but I also feel hope. I want to be someone Lily can trust again. That afternoon, I see Lily with her new friends. They are laughing and playing. I watch from a distance. I realize I can't just say I am sorry. I need to show it every day. Over the next few days, I try to be kind. I help others in class. I listen when people talk. I don't tease or make fun of anyone. One day, Lily comes up to me in the hallway. She says, "Thanks, Emily. I see you are trying. That means a lot." I smile. "I will keep trying. I want to be a good friend." Lily smiles back. "That's all I want too." I feel a little stronger now. I know I can't change the past, but I can make the future better. Every day, I try to be kind and honest. I want Lily to see that I am serious about changing. Sometimes I still feel scared. What if she doesn't forgive me? But I remind myself that true friends forgive, and I have to keep trying. That day, I understand something important. People make mistakes, but if we are honest and kind, we can fix many things. I want to be a better person. I want to be a real friend. I look at Lily again. She's smiling a little more now. I know I still have a long way to go, but I am already trying. And that's the first step to making things right. I woke up feeling nervous. Today was Lily's birthday, and I was going to her party. I had sent her a message last night, saying I was sorry for everything. I wanted to see if she was ready to talk. I knew I had made many mistakes. I wanted to do better. When I arrived at the house, I saw a lot of kids playing outside. Balloons and colorful decorations made the yard look fun. I took a deep breath and walked to the door. Lily was there. She was talking to some friends. She looked happy but cautious. When she saw me, her eyes widened for a moment. I could see she was thinking about what I had done before. I walked up slowly. "Hi, Lily," I said softly. "Happy birthday." She looked at me, surprised. Then she nodded. "Thanks," she said quietly. "You came." "I wanted to see you," I said, "and I am sorry. I know I hurt you a lot. I want to make things right. Lily looked at me carefully. She didn't smile right away. It's good you came, she said. But I need to see if I can trust you again. I nodded. I understand. I've been trying to change. I know I was mean. I want to be a better friend now. Lily thought for a moment. She seemed to be deciding what to do. Then she smiled a little. Okay, she said. Let's talk later. For now, I'm happy you came to my party. I felt happy and scared at the same time. I knew I had a lot to do to earn her trust again. After a while, Lily's friends showed up. They were laughing and playing. Lily's family brought out the cake. Everyone was having fun, but I still felt nervous. I wanted Lily to see that I was serious about changing. Later, Lily and I sat together away from the noise. I took out my pink notebook, a one I used to share secrets with her. I looked at it and remembered all the times we wrote nice things and dreams. I looked at Lily. I want you to know something, I said. I am not the same person I was before. I am trying to be kind. I want to be a good friend. Lily listened. She looked at me with kind eyes. That's good, she said, but you need to show me with your actions, not just words. I will. I promised. I will try to be honest and helpful from now on. I want us to be friends again. Lily smiled. Maybe someday, she said, but I need time. I want to see that you are really changing. I nodded again. I knew she was right. I had hurt her so much. I couldn't expect her to forgive me right away. But I was glad she was listening. The party went on. Lily had fun with her friends. I watched her smile and laugh. I felt sad but hopeful. I wanted to prove I was a better person. As the day ended, Lily looked at me one more time. Thanks for coming, she said softly. And happy birthday. Thank you, I said. I hope we can be friends again someday. I left the house feeling a little lighter. I knew I still had steps to take, but I also knew I wanted to be a better friend. I wanted to show Lily that I was sorry and that I was learning how to be kind. That day I learned something very important. Being sorry is good, but actions are more important. Actions can show that you really want to change. And maybe, just maybe, Lily will believe in me again someday. I wake up early that morning, feeling nervous, but also a little hopeful. Emily is coming to Lily's birthday party, and I know she wants to show she has changed. I wonder if she really means it, or if she is just pretending. I take a deep breath and try to stay calm. Lily is already awake. She is sitting on the porch, looking at her birthday decorations. She looks more confident now. She has grown stronger and more sure of herself. She is not the same girl she was years ago. She has learned to stand up for herself. I walk over to her. Good morning, Lily, I say softly. Are you ready for your birthday? Lily smiles. Yes, I'm happy today. I hope Emily is different now. I nod. Me too. I want to believe she really wants to be friends again. Just then we see Emily walking up the driveway. She looks nervous, but tries to act confident. She is carrying a small gift. She stops in front of us. Hi, Lily, Emily says softly. Happy birthday. I came to see you. Lily looks surprised. You came? Why? Emily hesitates. I know I was mean before. I want to say I'm sorry. I want to be friends again. Lily looks at her carefully. That's nice of you, Emily. But I need to see if you really mean it. I watch quietly. I hope Emily will prove she has changed. Later at the party, Emily tries to talk kindly to everyone. She laughs and smiles. She helps with the decorations. She seems different from before. But I remember the old secrets. I know Emily still has some things she doesn't want people to find out. I have been thinking about what to do. That night, while everyone is busy eating cake, I quietly find Emily's old pink notebook. It is hidden inside her bag. I open it carefully and look at her secret confessions. I see her thoughts, things she never told anyone, things she was ashamed of, secrets she thought no one knew. My heart beats faster. I realize I can use her own words to show everyone who she really is. I feel a little nervous, but also brave. I walk up to Lily. "Lily," I whisper, "I found something. It's Emily's own notebook. It has her secrets." Lily looks surprised. "Her secrets? Are you sure?" I nod. "Yes, I think it's time everyone knows the truth." Lily takes the notebook from me. She looks at Emily, who is talking to some friends, not noticing. Lily opens the notebook and begins to read aloud. She reads some of Emily's confessions to the whole party. Emily said she wanted to be popular, even if it meant hurting others. Lily reads, "She wrote she was jealous of her friends and sometimes wished they would go away." The crowd listens. Some people gasp. Others start to look at Emily differently. Emily's face turns red. She looks embarrassed and afraid. Lily keeps reading. Emily also wrote she sometimes felt lonely and wished people understood her. The crowd begins to whisper. Emily's clique starts to look uncomfortable. They see the girl who was once their leader, now exposed. Emily tries to speak. I didn't mean for everyone to see that," she says quietly. But Lily raises her voice gently. "Emily, everyone has secrets, but yours show that you were hurting inside. Maybe you need help, not just apologies." Everyone begins to understand. Emily's secrets show she was sad and confused. She was not just a bully. She was hurting too. People start to turn away from Emily. Her friends stop talking to her. She feels all alone. Emily begins to cry. She drops her head and whispers, "I'm sorry. I was wrong. I thought being mean made me better, but it only made me lonely." Lily looks at her kindly. "It's okay, Emily. It's never too late to change." The party slowly ends. Emily walks away quietly, her face full of regret. She realizes her secrets have made her face the truth. I feel sad for her, but also relieved. I hope she learns that being kind is better than being cruel. As the night falls, Lily looks at the sky. She feels stronger now. She has stood up for herself and shown her real bravery. I look at her and smile. I think about the past, the secrets, and the lessons we learned. I know that honesty and kindness are the real treasures, and I understand that sometimes secrets can hurt people. But being brave enough to face them can set us free. That's the end of this chapter. Tomorrow, we will see how everyone moves forward. But one thing is clear, the truth always finds a way to come out. And kindness is the best way to heal hurt and build real friendship. I felt my heart pounding as I looked at Emily walk into the room. She was standing there, pretending to be confident, but I could see the nervousness in her eyes. It was my birthday party, a happy day I had waited for a long time. I never thought Emily would come, not after everything that had happened. She was dressed nicely, but she looked out of place. I watched her walk toward me, and I tried to stay calm. I knew she wanted to say something, but I didn't know what. "Hi, Lily," Emily said softly. Her voice was shaky. "I'm sorry I came uninvited. I wanted to see you." I took a deep breath. I remembered all the hurt she had caused me in the past, but I also remembered how I had grown stronger. I wanted to be brave today. "Hi, Emily," I said quietly. "You're making my party a little different, but that's okay." She looked around nervously, then took a step closer. "I know I was wrong before. I hurt you so much. I thought I could come and see if maybe things could be different." I looked at her. I felt a little sad. I remembered our old friendship, how we used to share secrets and dreams. But I also remembered how she had teased me in front of everyone. I didn't trust her fully yet. Before I could say anything, I remembered the secret notebook I kept in my room. It was a pink book where I wrote my feelings, my hopes, and sometimes Emily's secrets. I quietly slipped away from the crowd and found my notebook. I had hidden it in my bag earlier. Now I took it out and opened it. I knew I had to be brave. I looked at Emily and then at everyone else. I took a deep breath and read aloud from my notebook. "I know Emily has secrets too," I said. "Secrets she told me when we were friends. Secrets she doesn't want anyone to know." I turned the pages slowly. Emily said she wanted to be popular. She said she wanted to be the best. But she also said she felt lonely and sad inside. I saw Emily's face turn red. She looked surprised. I kept going. Emily told me she was afraid people would stop liking her if they knew the real her. But I think she's already lost some of her friends because of what she did. The room was quiet. Everyone looked at Emily. I could see a tear roll down her cheek. I'm not mad anymore, I said. But I want everyone to know the truth. Secrets are powerful. They can hurt people. And it's better to be kind and honest. Suddenly, Emily looked down. She didn't say anything. I felt brave because I had told everyone her secrets. But I also felt sad for her. The crowd started to whisper. Some kids nodded, understanding what I was doing. Others looked at Emily with new feelings. Emily looked up and said softly, "I'm sorry. I was wrong. I only wanted to be liked. I didn't mean to hurt you, Lily, or anyone." I nodded. "It's okay. I forgive you. But I hope you learn to be kind from now on." Emily nodded back. She looked sad, but also a little relieved. She knew she had made many mistakes. The party didn't feel the same after that. Some friends came to talk to me and said they were glad I stood up for myself. I felt stronger than before. I learned that secrets can be dangerous, but being brave and honest is better. I also learned that everyone makes mistakes. What matters is that we try to do better. As the party went on, Emily quietly left. I watched her go, feeling a little sad, but also proud. I knew I had done the right thing. I had faced my fears and used my voice. And I realized something important. Secrets should be kept with care. And kindness is the best way to make things right. That night, I went to bed feeling happy. I knew that even when things are hard, being honest and brave can help us find peace. And I was ready to keep growing, learning, and trusting again. I wake up early that morning. My stomach feels tight. I know today is important. I am nervous, but also a little hopeful. I want things to be different. I want Emily to see that I am strong now. The house is quiet. I sit on my bed and think about what happened at the party. Emily was there. She looked confident, but I saw her eyes. She was worried. She knew she had lost something very special. I put on my favorite hoodie and jeans. I grab my phone and send a message to my new friends. I tell them I want to meet at the park later. I want to talk to someone who understands me. As I walk outside, I see my neighbor, Mrs. Lee. She smiles when she sees me. "Good morning, Lily," she says. "You look happy today." I smile back. I feel stronger, I say. It is true. I have learned a lot. I have learned that secrets can hurt people. I have learned that being kind is better than being mean. Later at the park, I meet my friends. We sit on the grass and talk. They listen patiently. They tell me I am brave. They say I am stronger than I think. Suddenly, I see Emily walking toward us. She looks nervous. She stops a few feet away. For a moment, nobody says anything. Then Emily speaks. "Lily," she says softly, "I am sorry. I know I hurt you. I was mean. I thought I was the best. But now I see I was wrong." I look at her. I see pain in her eyes. I feel a little sad. I want to be kind. I take a deep breath. I say, "Emily, I forgive you. But I also want you to understand something." She nods. "What is it?" she asks. I say, "Secrets are not just words. They can hurt people forever. If you want to be friends again, you need to be honest and kind. No more secrets about hurting others." Emily looks down. "I promise," she says quietly. "I will try to be better." I watch her. I see she is really sorry. I feel proud of myself. I am learning to forgive, but also to stand up for myself. We sit together on the grass. The sun is warm. The wind blows gently. I realize that I am stronger now. I am not the little girl who was afraid. I am Lily, and I am brave. From that day on, I know that secrets can be dangerous, but honesty and kindness are strong. They can help us all become better friends. And I also know that sometimes it takes a little courage to forgive, but that courage can make us happy inside. As the day ends, I look at the sky. The clouds are pink and orange. It is a beautiful evening. I feel peaceful. I am ready for the next chapter of my life. Because I learned that true strength is not in hurting others, but in being honest and kind. And that is the most important thing of all. I sat quietly in the corner of the room. It was late evening, and the lights were dim. My heart felt heavy. I looked around at everyone at the party. Some people were talking, some were laughing, and others were just watching me. I knew they had seen everything. They had seen what I had done. I felt very alone. It had started so differently. Just a few hours ago, I thought I could come back. I thought I could show that I was sorry. I wanted to make things right. But now, I knew it was too late. My secrets were out, and I had lost my friends. I remembered Lily. She stood near the table, her face calm but strong. She had used my own words to show everyone who I really was. I had teased her so many times before, and now she was doing the same to me. It felt strange. Lily looked at me. She took a deep breath and stepped forward. She held a small notebook in her hands. I knew what it was. It was my pink notebook, the one I used to write my secrets in when we were children, the secret notebook that had caused so much pain. "Look," Lily said loudly so everyone could hear. "This is Emily's notebook. She wrote a lot of secrets about herself and others, things she was afraid to say out loud." She opened the notebook slowly. Everyone gathered closer. I felt my face turn red. I wanted to run away, but I couldn't move. Lily read aloud. Emily wanted to be popular. She wanted people to like her, but she also had secrets she never wanted anyone to know. Secrets about her feelings, her dreams, and even her mistakes. I looked down. I felt tears in my eyes. I knew Lily was telling the truth. I had hidden so many things, and now they were all out in the open. Lily closed the notebook and looked at me kindly but firmly. "Emily," she said gently, "I know you are sorry. I can see that you want to change, but secrets can hurt people, and hurting others hurts us too. That is why I wanted everyone to see the truth." The crowd was quiet. They watched both of us. Some people looked sad. Others looked surprised. I took a step closer. My voice was small but honest. "Lily, I am sorry. I was mean because I was afraid. I thought if I teased people, I would feel better. But I see now that it only made me lonely. I have learned my lesson. I never want to hurt anyone again." Lily nodded. "It's okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. But what matters is what we do after. Do we learn and grow? Do we try to be better?" I nodded back. I felt a little stronger. I knew I had to change. I had to be kind and honest. No more secrets to hurt others. No more teasing. Some of Lily's friends came closer. They looked at me with new eyes. They saw that I was trying to be different. They started to forgive me, bit by bit. Lily reached out her hand. "We can be friends again," she said softly, "but only if you promise to be kind and honest." I took her hand. "I promise," I whispered. The crowd started to clap slowly, not because they liked what I had done, but because they saw I was trying to be better. They understood that everyone can change, even after making mistakes. I looked at Lily. I felt grateful and sad at the same time. I knew I had lost some friends, but I had gained something even more important, a chance to be a real friend. As the night went on, I stayed quiet. I thought about what Lily had said. Secrets can be dangerous, but honesty and kindness are stronger. They can heal wounds and help us grow. I knew I would never forget this day. I would remember that everyone deserves a second chance. And I would try every day to be someone who is kind, honest, and brave enough to admit when I am wrong. And so, in that quiet moment, I made a promise to myself, to be better, to never hide secrets that could hurt, and to always remember that true friendship is built on trust and kindness. The end.